Well, good evening, fans, and welcome to Alumni Arena on the campus of Armstrong Atlantic State University for tonight's Peach Belt Conference men's basketball contest. Your Armstrong Atlantic State University Pirates taking on the Georgia College Bobcats, two teams that are familiar with each other because just about a week and a half ago, the Pirates hosted the Wingate by Wyndham Classic, and both the Pirates and the Bobcats were in action here at Alumni Arena. Both teams went 1-1. Losing to Shaw but winning against Mars Hill, and they were two very similar scores. So at least on the surface, it looks like this will be a pretty even matchup between the Bobcats, who are 8-4 overall, 1-2 in the Peach Belt, and the Pirates, who come in at 6-7 overall, 2-3 in the Peach Belt, but are coming off of a huge win at Augusta State. The Pirates ended Augusta State's 41-game regular season home winning streak on Wednesday by defeating the Jaguars. With that win, the Pirates now have won two straight. Georgia College is coming off of a 74-66 win at Flagler that halted a two-game losing streak for the Bobcats. And so these two teams getting set for action. It's the only time these two teams will meet during the regular season. The Bobcats in the West Division, the Pirates in the East Division of the Peach Belt Conference. Well, let's go ahead and introduce you to the 2011-2012 Armstrong Pirates, and we'll be back with the starting lineups and the first half of action.
Devon Jones, forward, Jackson, Tennessee.
Seamus Beatty, forward, Augusta, Georgia.
Zach Hill, guard, Coosa, Georgia. Antonio Lloyd, forward, Alapaha, Georgia.
Zach Corliss, point guard, Fletcher, North Carolina.
Alan Love, guard, Atlanta, Georgia.
Michael Horn, point guard, Alexandria, Louisiana.
Antoine Williford, forward, Bahamas, Georgia.
Austin Edens, point guard, Lexington, South Carolina.
JC Wynn, forward, Winsboro, Louisiana. Eric Miller, shooting guard, Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Grant Domsick, guard, Orlando, Florida.
Chris Van Lenningham, wing, Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Keisha Williams, guard, Jacksonville, Florida.
Stephen Davis, forward, Little Burn, Georgia.
Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong and Georgia College getting set for action. Here are the starting lineups. First for the visiting Bobcats. Royal Thomas is the point guard, 6-foot sophomore from LaGrange, Georgia. Terrence Chapman, the junior from Macon, Georgia, into the starting lineup. He had a very good tournament over the holiday break and is making his second start of the year. The front court, Scott Ferguson, a junior from Roswell, Georgia. Jared Holmes, a senior from Indianapolis. And Ryan Aquino, a senior from Roswell, Georgia. The starting lineup for Armstrong. Senior point guard Michael Horn from Alexandria, Louisiana. Senior Chris Van Lanningham from Hendersonville, North Carolina. Senior Keishore Williams from Atlanta, Georgia. Junior Eric Miller from Stone Mountain, Georgia. And senior Devon Jones from Jackson, Tennessee. Pirates in home white with maroon numbers and black trim. Georgia College in their road green uniforms, black numbers and white trim. And the Pirates and the Bobcats ready to meet. Last year, these two teams met in Georgia College, with the Bobcats winning a close 67-65 decision. Jones jumping the tip with Scott Ferguson, and the Pirates win the opening tip. And so Armstrong has the basketball to begin our contest here this evening. Michael Horn for three. It's no good. Rebound Aquino for Georgia College. Horn showing the bald head look, shaving off his hair. Haven't seen that from him in his Pirate career. Georgia College with the basketball. Ferguson double team, throws it. It's tipped into the backcourt. Aaron Robinson will run it down. Robinson making the start. Shot is up, no good. Follow no good by Jared Holmes. Had an error on the starting lineup. It's Robinson making the start at point guard for Georgia College, not Thomas. As that ball goes out of bounds off of the Pirates over to Georgia College. So Aaron Robinson, the sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia, getting the start. And we're a minute in, no score between the Pirates and the Bobcats. Ferguson to Holmes out front, back to Robinson. Inside turnaround jumper for Holmes, no good. Rebound Eric Miller. Here come the Pirates. Miller to Keishore Williams for three. That's good. And Keishore Williams picks up the three-pointer and puts the Pirates on the board. Williams 39.7% from the three-point line this season. Holmes to Aquino. He'll put up the three-pointer, and that's good. So the teams trade threes to start the contest. Eric Miller underhands it to Devon Jones, who lays it up and in. And Jones puts the Pirates back on top, 5-3. Holmes guarded by Van Landingham. Around to Chapman. Ferguson guarded by Keishore Williams. Kicks it off. Aquino passes up the three, gives off to Robinson. Robinson back to Aquino inside. Nice feed for Scott Ferguson, who lays it up and in. Two and a half in, we're all tied at 5. Van Landingham to Keishore Williams. Now Miller swings it around. Van Landingham to Williams on the left side now. He'll put up another three. It's no good. And the rebound comes down to Chapman. Holmes out front, drives, hangs, shoots, and misses. Rebound Aquino. Aquino took it away from his own player. Now Holmes with a second crack at it, and Keishore Williams gets the rebound for the Pirates. Van Landingham to Eric Miller for three. That's in and out, no good. Rebound Ferguson for the Bobcats. Aquino double teamed. Bounce pass, and it's out of bounds off of Georgia College. First turnover of the game for either team and the first sub for either team. As number 12, Quinn Bivens, checks in for number 22, Jared Holmes. Eric Miller drives, lays it up, misses the layup, rebound Aquino for the Bobcats. Three-pointer on the way for Bivens is in and out, no good. Rebound, Kishore Williams. Horn, bounce pass too low for Devon Jones to pick up. And it goes out of bounds over to the Bobcats. Five our score. 4.5 minutes in between the Pirates and the Bobcats. Bivens to Aquino out front. Now Ferguson, long two is no good. Rebound comes down to Horn. Horn this time spins, hangs, and bounces it for Kishore Williams, who puts it up and in and draws the foul. Athletic move by Williams to keep his balance and float that one in. And so Kishore Williams will have a chance for a 3-point play. As number 2, Jordan Grant, checks in for the Bobcats. Williams' free throw is good. Kishore Williams with a three-point play. His 6 points lead the Pirates, and Armstrong on top by 3, 8-5. Bivens to Robinson. Grant inside Aquino. Bounce pass or out to Bivens, and he cans the three. And then a pass deflected into the the Georgia College bench. Will stop play with 14:52 left to go in the first half. It's an 8-8 score here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong will have the basketball after the media timeout. Pirates shooting 3 of 8 from the floor, 37.5%. Georgia College 30%, 3 of 10. And all knotted up between these two Peach Belt Conference. Eric Miller drives the baseline, lays it up, and scores. Nice move around Aquino by Eric Miller. And the Pirates retake the lead, 10-8. Robinson down low for Aquino. Aquino over Jones. No good, but Grant gets the rebound and he puts it up and in. Miller to Williams. Now Horn will give it back to Miller. Left side. Out to Horn. Three-pointer on the way and good. Michael Horn with the three, and it's 13-10 Pirates. Robinson guarded by Horn. Dribbles right, inside to Aquino. Back around, wide open three for Bivens, no good. Bivens gets his own miss, floats it up, no good. This time, Devon Jones rips down the rebound. Now Van Landingham has it. Pirates set up a new offense. Eric Miller will try his hand at a three, and it's good. Miller Bivens for three, and it's 16-10. Pirates now 3 of 6 from three-pointers. .13 to go in the first half. Bivens down low to Grant. Ball's deflected. Pirates get a steal. Miller ahead to Horn. Horn gets bumped. No call. And Horn misses the layup. Rebound comes down to number 5, Joey Bell. Robinson lays it up and misses the layup, but there is Grant for the tip. Two quick baskets for Jordan Grant, the sophomore from Norcross. Brings the Bobcats to within 4. It's 16-12. Van Landingham to Miller. And a foul called on Georgia College, on Aquino. Massive subs for both teams. Austin Edens, Grant Domsick, JC Wynn in for the Pirates. For Georgia College, Ryan Lively into the game, as well as number 11, Mike Augustine. Edens guarded by Lively. Ball's kicked by Lively. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Pirates inbound it. Van Landingham to Edens. Edens in the lane. Floater no good. Rebound tipped. And Bobcats come away with it. Lively out to Augustine, and an illegal screen called on Lively, and that will give it back to the Pirates.
They both work. I just don't know which one it is. That one works
too. 11:33 to go in the first half. Pirates with a 4-point lead. Edens out to Van Landingham. We're in a little handoff play. Now Van Landingham gets it back, hands off to Edens. Edens drives, kicks it off to Keishore Williams for three. No good. Rebound win for the Pirates. And a tie-up will give it to the Bobcats. When Wynn came down with the rebound, the Bobcats collapsed on him quickly and were able to tie up the basketball. Devon Jones checks in for Keishore Williams. 16-12, Pirates leading the Bobcats early on here in the first half. Lively, wide open for three, no good. Rebound saved by Jones, but he tried to throw it inbounds, but there were nothing but Georgia College players around him. So he ended up just landing out of bounds with the basketball. Lively out to Augustine. Lob it inside to Holmes. Holmes' pass is stolen by Devon Jones. Quick outlet to Van Landingham, but it's deflected by Grant. Lively picks it up. And now Augustine for three is good. And Austin Edens looks like he got poked in the eye. away from the basketball, so Michael Horn will check back in. Augustine had 8 points and a couple of steals in the win over the Pirates last year in Milledgeville. But he did hit 2 of 4 3-pointers. He's hit his first here, and it's a 1-point ball game. Win to Horn. Out to Domsic for 3, no good. Rebound, Aquino. Chapman gives it off to Lively out front, 13 on the shot clock, tipped by Horn. Lively gets it back. Now Lively drives and takes an extra step, but a holding foul called on Michael Horn. An immediate timeout on the floor, 9:40 left to go here in the first half. Pirates lead it 16-15. 9:40 to go here in the first half. Armstrong leads it 16-15, but the Bobcats have the basketball. Lively inbounds it to to Augustine. Now Chapman has it down low. Aquino, ball's deflected. Augustine keeps it alive, gets it to Holmes, and Holmes throws it right to Grant Domsic. Quickly ahead to Eric Miller. Miller lays it up, misses the layup, and the rebound comes down. So Georgia College, that's 2 fast break opportunities where the Pirates have missed the layup. And those could be big later on. Lively inside Aquino. Bounce pass to Holmes. His shot deflected by Wynn. Miller on the run, lays it up and scores. Aquino, ball's deflected again, but Lively comes up with it. Pirates very active with their hands up on those entry passes. Holmes around a screen, gives it off to Chapman. Now Augustine for another high arcing 3, but this one's no good. Rebound Horn. 1 on 4, but Miller gives it to Williams, and now Horn will get it, and they'll call a new offense. 8 minutes to go in the half. Miller with the basketball. Over to Jones. Back to Domsic. Now Horn baseline. Open 2. In and out, no good, but a big rebound by Keshore Williams. Jones, turnaround jumper, good. Devon Jones with his second bucket of the game. 5-point Armstrong lead, 20-15. Holmes over to Aquino, and he's fouled by Devon Jones. Jones left his feet too early. Or excuse me, that was Augustine on the low block. So Mike Augustine, the senior from Waterloo, Illinois, will shoot 2 free throws. He's 6 of 9 from the line this season. First free throw is no good. Chris Van Landingham in for the Pirates. J.P. Davis and Scott Ferguson in for the Bobcats. Second free throw, no good, but an offensive rebound for Ferguson. Georgia College has a 16-10 edge in rebounds right now. Ferguson to Davis. Now Chapman has it. Looking for Aquino, but that's well defended by Kishore Williams. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Davis to Aquino. 3, partially blocked by Kishore Williams. Horn out to Kishore Williams, who misses the layup, and Augustine will track down the rebound. It's one thing to get out quickly, but the Pirates are going to have to do a better job of converting these fast break opportunities. Aquino's shot off the side of the backboard, no good. Layup by Horn is good. And a timeout called by head coach Jeremy Luther with 6:23 to go. Now, full timeout on the floor. Pirates with their largest lead of the game, 22-15 here at Alumni Arena. Thought you were going to wear your uniform. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong leads Georgia College 22-15. 6:22 to go. Ferguson right side, passes up the open shot, gives off to Davis. Grant back into the game, or excuse me, that's Joey Bell back into the game for Georgia College. Aquino, long 3 is no good, and a rebound tipped out of bounds by Joey Bell. Will give it to the Pirates. Aquino hit his first 3-point attempt, but has misfired on his next 2. And the Bobcats just 3 of 9 from 3-point range. Miller to Jones. Austin Edens for 3 is good. And the Pirates now 4 of 9 from 3-point range. (25-15), approaching 5 minutes to go in the half. Ferguson to Bell, back to Ferguson. Hands off to Aquino. His 3 this time rattles in and out. No good. Rebound Jones. Van Landingham stole that pass from Miller. Jones thought about the 3, passes it up. Miller will take the 3. That's no good. Rebound Kishore Williams. Van Landingham for three. In and out, no good. Rebound Aquino. Now Bell, fadeaway three, good. Eric Miller, crossover dribble, floater is good on the baseline. And a timeout for Georgia College, a 30-second timeout called by head coach Terry Sellers. As the Pirates lead it by 9, 27-18. Only one other game in the Peach Belt Conference tonight, as Montevallo hosts Francis Marion. That game just underway from Alabama. .420 to go. Georgia College with the basketball after the 30-second timeout. Stephen Davis into the game for the Pirates. Quinn Bivens back into the game for the Bobcats. Ferguson high arcing two, hits off the front rim and rolls in. So the lead is 7, 27-20. Miller around the screen, over to Williams. Keyshawn Williams gets a screen himself, gives it to Van Landingham, and his pass deflected. Robinson with it on the run, kicks it off to Aquino. His two is good. Ryan Aquino, after a slow start, now has 5 points, 5 rebounds. Miller drives, kicks it off to Van Landingham. Van Landingham throws it up, no good. He was looking for contact. There was contact, but no call. Three-pointer for Holmes, badly missed. Rebound Van Landingham. Miller, baseline, floater off the glass, no good. And a rebound foul against Georgia College. Number 22, Jared Holmes, whistled for the foul. Pirates will bring back in Devon Jones and Grant Domsick. Only the 4th team foul on the Bobcats this half. So the Pirates will inbound it with a fresh 35. Edens to Keyshawn Williams. He wasn't looking for the ball. Domsick for three, no good. Rebound Ferguson. Ferguson looking for Bivens. Now gives it off to Robinson. Down low, Aquino double teamed. Inside. Baseline jumper for Quinn Bivens is good. Pirates led it by 10, but Georgia College just cut it to 3, 27-24. Van Landingham turns it over. He lost the handle of the basketball. Ferguson lays it up, scores. And a timeout for the Pirates with 1:53 left, as the Pirates have seen a 10-point lead evaporate to 1. Fans stick around at halftime. We'll have a presentation as the Pirates will honor the Armstrong women's soccer team, who advanced to the NCAA semifinals in 2011 and also captured the Peach Belt regular season and tournament championships. Domsick with it for the Pirates over to Van Landingham. Edens for three, no good. Rebound Ferguson, and a rebounding foul on Kishore Williams. We'll give it to the Bobcats. And after a quick start for the Pirates, Armstrong now shooting just 30% from three-point range. Ferguson with it for the Bobcats. Out to Bivens. 1:21 on the game clock. Robinson out to Bivens. His three-pointer is good. And Georgia College has its first lead of the game. And then Edens throws it over the head of Van Landingham. One minute to go here in the first half. Three-pointer, no good for Holmes. Offensive rebound, Aquino. Or excuse me, that was Bell who misfired on the three. Aquino to Ferguson. His shot no good. And a rebounding foul against the Bobcats. Eric Miller checks in for Chris Van Landingham. 50 seconds to go. Pirates trailing by 2. Pirates have not scored in 4 minutes. Jones. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Ferguson. And the Bobcats can hold for the last shot here. Robinson, guarded by Edens. Robinson crossover dribble, high off the glass, scores. Eric Miller tries to beat the shot clock. He cannot, or he does, but the shot does not go. And so Georgia College holds the Pirates scoreless for the last 4:42 and holds a 31-27 lead as we head to halftime. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong trails Georgia College 31-27. The Bobcats went on a 13-0 run over the last 4:46 of the first half, turning a 10-point deficit into a 4-point lead. I should say 9-point deficit into a 4-point lead. Here's a look at the first half statistics first for the Bobcats. 13 of 34 from the floor, 38.2%, 5 of 14 from three-point range, 35.7%, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Leading scorer for Georgia College off the bench, Quinn Bivens with 8 points, 3 of 6 shooting, including 2 of 4 threes. Armstrong shot 36.7%, 11 of 30 in the first half, 4 of 13 from three-point range, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Leading scorer Eric Miller, 9 points, 4 assists. Keishore Williams had 6 points and 6 rebounds as well for the Pirates. Georgia College held the rebounding edge, 23-18. Georgia College turned it over 5 times in the first half. Armstrong turned it over 6 times. It will be Armstrong Paul to begin the second half. Well, the storylines we were following in this game, senior Chris Van Landingham trying to become the 18th player in Armstrong history with 1,000 career points, but he has been held scoreless in this contest. 0 of 3 from the field, including missed only 3-point attempt. He has the basketball as the Pirates begin the second half with the same starting lineup. Had in the first half Keishore Williams, Devon Jones, Chris Van Landingham, Michael Horn, and Eric Miller. Miller to Horn. Horn in the lane. Shot is no good. Rebound Robinson for the Bobcats. Robinson, Ferguson as Horn knocks away that pass. Holmes, Aquino, and Chapman on the floor for the Bobcats. Chapman, good position, and ball knocked out of bounds by Devon Jones. It will stay with the Bobcats. .20 on the shot clock for Georgia College. Ferguson off the inbounds. Shot is no good, but an offensive rebound for Jarrett Holmes. Holmes gets it back over Ferguson in the right corner. Ferguson drives, hangs, shoots, misses. Rebound Jones for the Pirates. Pirates having a man advantage here, and then Miller throws the ball off of Van Landingham's head. Ferguson then saves it, saves to the Pirates. Horn out to Williams, gets it back. Jones one-on-one with Ferguson. Puts it on the floor, and floater is no good. Rebound Aquino. A little 3-footer that Jones tried to shoot him from the baseline. It hit the left side of the rim and popped back out. Two minutes into the second half. No score in this half. It's still a 4-point lead as Holmes lays it up and no good. Rebound Horn. Horn coast to coast. And a jump ball called off the fast break opportunity. So credit Terrence Chapman with the tie-up on Michael Horn. So now the Pirates have gone 6 minutes without scoring as the Pirates still there. Van Landingham is fouled. 17:32 to go in the second half, and Chris Van Landingham will go to the line for 2 shots. Robinson gets called for the foul. Van Landingham's first free throw is good. The senior from Hendersonville now 960 career points, 40 shy of 1,000. When he passes that barrier, he'll become the first Armstrong player to reach the 1,000-point barrier since Jamal Galloway in 2007, 2008. Van Landingham makes the second, cuts the lead to 2, 31-29. Robinson, guarded by Horn, kicks it off to Aquino. Long 2 is good. 3:29 as Devon Jones gets the bucket. Devon Jones tries to complete the 3-point play. And he does. 33-32 should be the score. 33-32. Aquino with it for the Bobcats, over to Bell, and Jones runs into his own, runs into Miller. Bobcats with the basketball. And Horn comes up with the steal as he picks the pocket of Robinson. Horn is fouled by Robinson back the other way. So Michael Horn to the line as we adjust the score correctly. And it's now correct on the stats and the scoreboard. Michael Horn will try and tie things up for the Pirates. First free throw is good, and we're tied at 33. Ryan Lively checks in for the Bobcats, replacing Aaron Robinson. Second free throw from Horn is no good. Rebound, Jordan Grant, who also checked in at the dead ball for the Bobcats. We're all tied at 33, 16:28 to go. Bell then loses it out of bounds, just off his own hands. Unforced turnover gives it back to the Pirates. Austin Edens checks in for Michael Horn. Keyshawn Williams to Devon Jones. Now Miller has it out front. Miller drives, lays it up, scores. Miller's first player for either team in double figures. He now has 11, and the Pirates retake the lead 35-33. Jordan Grant out to Bivens. Baseline jumper no good for Grant, but Aquino gets the rebound and draws the foul. Van Landingham called for the foul, his first. And the Bobcats will inbound it. Ball's deflected, and it's the Pirates will get a steal. Van Landingham out to Miller, and Miller lays it up and scores. Aquino, guarded by Jones, gives off to Bell. Now Bivens has it. 14 on the shot clock. Shot is up off the side of the backboard, no good, and then ball deflected out of bounds as Grant missed the shot, but he comes back, knocks it out of Williams' hands, but it went behind Williams out of bounds. 15 minutes to go in the second half. Pirates lead it by 4, 37-33. Williams will drive on Grant and will be fouled by Jordan Grant. So Kishore Williams will have 2 free throws when we come back from our media timeout. 14:49 to go in the half. Pirates lead at 37-33. His last one coming against Francis Marion when he had 21 points and 13 rebounds. Second free throw is good, and the lead is 5, 38-33. Lively, guarded by Edens, gives it off to Holmes, Bivens. Now Holmes back to Bivens. Pirates playing those passing lanes even on the perimeter. 15 on the shot clock. Bivens to Ferguson. Inside, layup is no good, but a foul called on Jared Holmes' take to the basket. Holmes looking for his first points of the evening. He was 0 of 6 from the floor. But his first trip to the line for throw is good, and he's on the board. Holmes came into the game for the Bobcats averaging 15.8 points per game, so the Pirates have done a nice job defensively against him so far. Holmes makes the second. Lead is cut to 3, 38-35. Stephen Davis into the game for the Pirates. Austin Edens over to Williams. Now Van Landingham out to Grant Domsic for 3. It's good. Domsic's first three-pointer. He had misfired on his first 2 of the game. And the lead is 6, 41-35. Aquino drives, kicks it off to Lively. Now Aquino gets it back. He's double teamed. Bounding the back pass is out of bounds off of Holmes. Holmes actually interrupted that pass. Ferguson was on the low block, wide open. And if Holmes didn't deflect it, it would have been an easy 2 for the Bobcats. Miller to Domsick. Inside Miller. Miller kicks it off to Keishore Williams for 3. No good. Rebound out of bounds, and a foul whistled against Stephen Davis. We'll give it to the Bobcats. Devon Jones will check in for Stephen Davis. Aquino to Ferguson out front. Ferguson out to Lively, 20 on the shot clock. Aquino, bounce pass, pass is out of bounds. It was deflected by the Pirates, and taking a tumble into the Georgia College bench is Scott Ferguson. Ferguson looks like he might have injured his right hand. He's trying to shake it off, but he stays in the game. Pirates inbound it, and Edens will walk it up. Miller with it. Out to J.C. Wynn, and an offensive foul called on Devon Jones as Aquino takes a tumble to the floor. Augustine checks in for Ferguson. Devon Jones now with 2 fouls for the Pirates. No players on either team in real foul trouble. Most any one player has is 2. Augustine to Holmes. Inside Aquino, off the glass, scores. Miller out to Domsick. Domsick passes up the 3, kicks it off to Edens, and an offensive foul called on Grant Domsick. So back-to-back offensive fouls against the Pirates. And Georgia College has the basketball down 4. Augustine open. Scores it, draws the foul. J.C. Wynn off his feet. Nice shot fake by Mike Augustine. And the Bobcats can come within 1 if Augustine can hit the bonus free throw. Free throw is good. Eric Miller has it for the Pirates, out to J.C. Wynn. Now Edens for Jones. And that should be a double dribble, not called, but it doesn't matter for Jones as he puts it up and off the glass. Pirates catch a break there. Lively throws it to Holmes. Now Lively gets it back, 20 on the shot clock. Aquino out to Augustine. Lively to Holmes. Out to Aquino for 3. It's no good, and a rebounding foul against the Bobcats. .17 to go. Holmes whistled for the foul. That's his second. Michael Horn, Keishore Williams check back into the game. 11:17 to go. Domsick to Miller. Now back to Horn. Inside Jones. Long 2, good. Baseline jumper for Jones over Aquino. And it's 45-40. Three-pointer on the way, no good, but an offensive rebound for the Bobcats. And an offensive foul called on Holmes. That's his second foul. Robinson checks in for Georgia College. So 5-point lead for the Pirates as we approach the 10-minute mark. Williams out to Horn. Horn from the elbow, no good. Rebound Aquino. Aquino lays it up, no good. Rebound Domsic. Quick outlet to Horn. Horn is fouled on his drive to the basket. So with 9:52 left to go in the ball game, Michael Horn will have 2 free throws when we come back. Pirates lead it over the Bobcats by 5. Chad Jackson back with you here at Alumni Arena. Armstrong leads Georgia College 45-40, looking for its 3rd win in a row. And Michael Horn will go to the line for 2 free throws. The senior from Louisiana, 6 points, 2 assists. Second trip to the line. He was 1 of 2 his previous trip to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Scott Ferguson will check back in for Terrence Chapman. Second free throw for Horn is no good. Rebound Aquino. So Horn makes 1 of 2. It's a 6-point Armstrong lead. Robinson guarded by Horn. Gives off to Augustine. Now Aquino drives and shoots no good, but a foul called late on Keishore Williams. Williams' second foul, and it sends Aquino to the line. Searching for a double-double, Aquino, 9 points, 11 rebounds. He'll have 2 free throws. He is a 66% free throw shooter. His first one is good, and Aquino has a double-double. Second free throw, good as well. (46-42). Pirates lead by 4. Jones looking inside, now outside to Horn. Over to Miller. Miller drives, lays it up, can't get the bucket to go, but he's fouled, and so he will have 2 free throws. Miller leads the Pirates in all scores tonight with 13 points. He also has assists. This is his first trip to the free throw line. First free throw is no good. Pirates right at 67%. Second free throw is good. Miller makes 1 of 2. 47-42. Aquino out front. Robinson falls to the ground. Now Ferguson, little floater is good, one-handed over Williams. Miller gets called for, or draws the foul. And Miller's going to get 2 free throws. I thought he was trying to pass that ball, but Miller will shoot 2. First free throw is good. Second free throw good. Miller makes them both, equals the basket by Ferguson. And a 30-second timeout called by Robinson. 49-44. Pirates lead by 5 with 8:49 to go. Pirates will hit the road for the next 2 games. Pirates will be at Columbus State on Thursday for a 7:30 p.m. contest, and then the Pirates will visit Georgia Southwestern, the preseason pick to win the Peach Belt. But the Hurricanes have started the season 0-3 in the Peach Belt Conference, 9-3 overall. Columbus State is currently 7-6 overall, 2-2 in the Peach Belt. So a big road trip for the Pirates coming up. So out of the timeout, Georgia College with the basketball. Mike Augustine over to Aaron Robinson. Robinson to Ferguson. 18 on the shot clock. Aquino double teamed. Gives it back out to Robinson. Robinson in the corner. Three-pointer is good for Quinn Bivens. Van Landingham running the floor, loses the handle. Pirates get it back. Miller drives, kicks it off to Horn. Wide open 3 is in and out, no good. Rebound, Augustine. Those are the shots the Pirates are going to have to knock down if they want to win this one. Bivens out to Aquino. His wide open 3, no good. Rebound Miller for the Pirates. Miller to Van Landingham. Now Van Landingham to Williams. Williams lays it up and gets called or draws the foul. So Kishore Williams will shoot 2 free throws. Williams 2 of 3 from the line, 7 points, 8 rebounds. Pirates have not made a field goal in 3 minutes, but have made now 5 free throws, with that one going through by Keshore Williams. Stephen Davis, Austin Edens into the game for the Pirates. Holmes back into the game for Georgia College. Second free throw by Williams is good. 51-47 Pirates. Robinson coast to coast, lays it up, misses the layup. Aquino tries to follow. That's no good. But Ferguson gets an offensive rebound for the Bobcats. Ferguson from the elbow shot is blocked by Williams. Offensive rebound and a foul as Holmes gets the loose ball off the block by Williams. Bad recognition there by the Pirates after the block shot. Holmes was the only person who saw the altered trajectory. And Holmes will shoot 2 free throws. Holmes has 2 points on his previous trip to the line. Holmes' first free throw is good. Second free throw, good as well. (51-49), 7:14 to go. Pirates with the basketball. And a kick ball by Robinson will keep it with Armstrong. Edens to Miller. Over to Van Landingham, left side. Edens gets it back from Stephen Davis. Now Williams has it, over to Davis. Davis in the lane, shoots it, misses, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's Jared Holmes' 4th foul. He has 4, Aquino has 3, Aaron Robinson has 3. As Davis's first free throw is good. Terrence Chapman will check in for Holmes. Second free throw from Davis. Up and good. So Stephen Davis with 2 free throws. 53-49. Robinson to Ferguson, right side. A little overload play. Aquino gets it, good position, and he's fouled on his reverse layup attempt. So Aquino with 2 free throws. 11 points, 12 rebounds for the senior from Roswell. First free throw is up and good. Grant Domsick, Devon Jones check in for the Pirates. Second free throw, good as well. It's become a free throw shooting contest here at Alumni Arena. 53-51 Pirates. Jones to Domsick. Over to Keshore Williams. Jones for 2 is good. Jones with 13. And it stretches the lead back out to 4, 55-51, 6 minutes to go. Ferguson to Robinson out front. Now Aquino, triple teamed, throws it out. Wide open 2 is good for Chapman. Edens to Jones. Jones, and an offensive foul called against Devon Jones. That's his third foul. Both teams now in the double bonus, though the Bobcats won't shoot it after the offensive foul. They will take possession. Robinson around the screen, gives off to Ferguson. Now Bivens has it. Back to Robinson. Robinson out to Ferguson. Ferguson inside, shoot for two, and it's good. Ferguson with a little turnaround one-hander, and he's tied it up. Van Landingham gets called for the carry. And so with 5 minutes remaining, we're all tied at 55 here at Alumni Arena. Bivens for three is off the mark, and it's an air ball. It goes out of bounds over to Armstrong. Edens to Van Landingham. Over to Domsick. Now Edens left open for three. It's good. So the Edens three puts the Pirates back on top. 58-55. Ferguson to Bivens. Now Chapman down low for Ferguson. Ferguson over Williams, and it's a jump ball. Or sorry, it's out of bounds on Georgia College, and the Pirates will get a big rebound there. As head coach Jeremy Luther wants a full timeout with 4:06 remaining, the Pirates up 3 with the ball. Now Armstrong leads it. 58-55, 4:06 remaining, and the Pirates will bring back in Michael Horn. And Eric Miller, as with 4 minutes to go, Armstrong looking to win its third straight game. Ball deflected, but Miller will track it down. Now Miller goes all the way in, lays it up, scores, and draws the foul, but they call an offensive foul. Dang it. It looked like Aquino was still moving when he submarined Miller. But the Bobcats get the benefit of the call and get the ball. It was a very quick take to the basket for Miller. So very short amount of time as a foul is now called against the Pirates defensively on Eric Miller. So Miller with back-to-back fouls, and Holmes will go to the line to shoot 2. So a bad turn of events for the Pirates with the offensive foul and the foul on the other end, where it should have been possibly a 5 or even 6 point lead. Instead, Georgia College makes 2 free throws and cuts the lead to 1. 58-57. Van Landingham across the timeline gives off to Horn right side. Van Landingham gets it back right side, looking for Jones, but he's hounded by Aquino. Now Williams to Miller, 7 seconds left. Miller fades for 2 and scores. Jump shot by Miller puts the Pirates back up by 3, 60-57. 3 minutes to go here at Alumni Arena. Ferguson out front over to Robinson. Robinson drives through the baseline. Now Ferguson with it. 15 on the shot clock. Holmes stripped by Van Landingham. Quick outlet by Williams over to Miller. Miller will wait for his teammates to catch up to him. Van Landingham. With 20 on the shot clock, Pirates will call out a new offensive set. Van Landingham out to Miller. Miller bounce pass to Williams, and it's knocked out of bounds by Georgia College with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams inbounds it to Van Landingham. Van Landingham is fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2. So Van Landingham, who has not made a shot from the floor, will go to the free throw line for the second time. And he'll try to make it a 2-possession game with 2:12 to go. First free throw from Van Landingham is good. Quinn Bivens back into the game, replacing Terrence Chapman. Time taken to clean off a little bit of blood for Eric Miller. And now they'll wrap it around, a little pre-wrap to cover up the blood on his left arm, as Van Landingham will shoot one more free throw. Now Van Landingham is going to grab a towel and wipe off a bit of sweat. Free throw is good. So Van Landingham makes 2 pressure free throws on what for him is an off night. And the Pirates lead it by 5, 62-57. 2 minutes to go here at Alumni Arena. Robinson guarded by Michael Horn. Gives off to Holmes inside Aquino. Aquino throws it out of bounds. So the turnover gives it to Armstrong. And a timeout called by Georgia College. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Armstrong leads it 62-57. And the Pirates leading it by 7, 64-57. And what ended up being an 11-point win for the the Georgia College women's basketball team. Armstrong with the basketball. Van Lanningham to Williams. Williams back to Van Lanningham. They got to get across timeline. Horn does so. Now Williams to Van Lanningham. Pirates running off plenty of precious time here as Van Lanningham is fouled with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. And so Chris Van Lanningham will shoot 2 free throws. Try and make it back to a 6-point lead. Again, Van Lanningham 4 points tonight, all at the free throw line. First free throw is good. 38.9 seconds left, so the Bobcats will have the shot clock on. And the Pirates now up over 80% from the free throw line, 81%, 17 of 21. Excuse me. Second free throw from Van Lanningham, good as well. And a 30-second timeout for the Pirates. With the score tied at 55 all, 4:36 left. Austin Edens hit a three-pointer that gave the Pirates the lead, and since then the Pirates have scored on 4 of its last 5 possessions to enjoy this 66-60 lead, 38.9 seconds left. So Georgia College will inbound it with Robinson. 35 seconds left. Robinson brings it up. Gives it to Aquino. He'll try a long 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound, Bivens. Bivens will put up a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Miller. And a foul against Georgia College as Miller was held after getting the rebound. With 22.2 seconds left, it looks like the Pirates will come away with their 3rd straight win and move to 7-7 in the league. And all important 3-3 in the Peach Belt as Miller makes the first free throw. J.C. Wynn will check in for Devon Jones. Jones exits with 13 points, 5 rebounds. Miller now with 21 points, leading all scorers tonight. Second free throw, good as well. Robinson will bring it up. Puts up the three-pointer, it's no good. Rebound Van Lanningham, and Van Lanningham is tied up as players and bodies all over the floor. Van Lanningham down for the Pirates. Aquino down for the Bobcats. Van Lanningham's complaining that he got poked in the eye. The held ball will give it to the Pirates. And a timeout called by Georgia College. And head coach Jeremy Luther arguing with the official to look at the face of Chris Van Landingham as he was, in his opinion, fouled on the play, but with 13.3 seconds left, the Pirates will inbound it and have to go the length of the floor. And again, barring something miraculous, the Pirates should be able to close this one out as Van Landingham goes all the way in for the layup, and he is fouled from behind by Joey Bell. So again, Van Landingham will go to the line. Chris's first shot is good. 69-60. Pirates have scored 5 straight since the off-balance 3 by Ryan Aquino at the 1-minute mark. Second free throw by Van Landingham's no good. Rebound, Bivens. Bivens brings it up. He'll put up the three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound comes down to Grant. His shot is good with 1.7 seconds left, and that will be the end of the contest. So the Pirates will win it, 69-62. Pirates improve to 7-7 overall, 3-3 in the Peach Belt. Georgia College falls to 8-5 overall and 1-3 in the Peach Belt. And stay tuned for our post-game comments with head coach Jeremy Luther coming up momentarily, as the Pirates have won their 3rd straight contest. Head coach Jeremy Luther joins us, and Jeremy, it was tied, 5 minutes left. Austin Edens hits the 3, and the key of the game is you go 7 out of the last 8 possessions with points at the end of the game.
Right. That's the complete antithesis of 180 or complete opposite of what happened in the first half.
Right.
We're up with 4:46 to play by 9 or 10.
We don't score again, thanks. We don't score again, and they go on a 8, 10, 12,
13-0 run to end the half.
So we challenged them at halftime, you know, what they like to do, what we like to do. They did not want to run with us. They came up and they wound that shot clock down. They get rebounds. They didn't really run. They wanted to shorten that game, and I told our kids at halftime, we still got to push it. We missed 3 or 4 great opportunities in the first half that we normally finish. I know Mike missed one. Keyshawn missed that full-court lob alley-oop he should have come down with. I know Eric missed one. But we came back and we capitalized on some of those. I mean, Eric Miller hit a big shot right here late. I think it was a 3-point game. He hits that to go to 5. Austin's big shot was really good. Chris struggled a little bit tonight, but he still made some big free throws. So, again, I knew we were playing better. That's still a very good win for us because they're still going to be a very good team. And like I said, I think our last 2 opponents, Augusta and Georgia College, are the 2 best coached teams in the league. I'm a close 3rd, though.
Armstrong did really, we talked about it, getting to the free throw line in a game like that where it's 1 possession, 2 possessions. How key is that, especially in late game situations?
Oh, huge. And again, complete opposite. I know you're the number guy. We were 100% from the foul line in the first half. 1 for 1. They were 0 for 1 or 1 for 2. That was it in the whole first half. And then, of course, they come out and they called a little tighter. And then once we got it to double bonus, we went to more of our dribble drive stuff to try to either they were going to have to foul us they were going to have to pick up a great play on a charge, which they did twice,
right,
or we were going to have a finish at the rim, and so we were able to do those things.
That was the thing. The only possession that last 5 minutes you didn't score was the offensive foul on Eric Miller.
Right.
Every other time you either got the basket or you got the points. So talk about this road trip coming up. It's a big one.
Huge.
At Columbus, at Georgia Southwestern, two teams that are sort of struggling,
right,
but we know they're talented.
Very talented teams. I mean, I thought Georgia Southwestern far and away was the best team in this league, no question. I still think they're going to be really good. Columbus is probably the biggest, most athletic. They play a jump zone defense the entire time, so it's going to be very tough. My goal coming into this week is we had to get this one tonight and split this weekend. If we can do that, we'll be sitting fine. But we got to first worry about Columbus. Again, like you said, struggling just a little bit. They were able to beat Georgia College last weekend. Aiken got them pretty handily, kind of what Aiken did to us. So it's going to be a battle if we can go over there and make some shots and continue this confident kind of getting our stuff back from the beginning of the year. I think we'll be fine.
All right, congratulations
Thanks.
on the win, Coach.
Appreciate
Good luck this week. Armstrong will hit the road, travel to Columbus State and Georgia Southwestern on Thursday and Saturday, and we'll be back here at Alumni Arena a week from Thursday as the Pirates host Montevallo. 5:30 for the women, 7:30 for the men here in Savannah. Chad Jackson for Jeremy Luther saying good evening from Savannah. Pirates win it 69-62.